What kind of update is this? Every single day, we're getting something new about Avengers Doomsday. And now this one picture is trending everywhere. So is this some kind of alternative uniform for our Doctor Doom? No. Apparently, this is a character named Boris who's going to appear in the movie. You could say he's a new character, because we've never really seen this version of him before. So who is he? Where did he come from? And what exactly does he have to do with Avengers Doomsday? Let's break it all down. First, look at this character's mask. It looks kind of similar to Doom's mask, but there's something really strange about it. There's a hole right in the middle of his forehead, although we're not even sure if it's actually a hole. And here's another interesting thing. I don't remember seeing this exact character in the comics, so this version looks completely new. But look at his outfit. The clothing looks very similar to what the magic users and sorcerers wear in Doctor Strange 1 and 2. So that makes me think this character probably knows magic. And we already know that Doctor Doom has his own witch army. So could Boris actually be the leader of Doom's witch army? But I know what you're probably thinking right now. Who's underneath that mask? Well, I don't know if this is actually true, but honestly, I think there's a 90% chance this could be Doctor Strange. And here's why. The character's name is Boris. But is Boris actually his real name? Or did Doctor Doom give Doctor Strange this name? Because maybe nobody's supposed to know who's actually underneath that mask. The last time we saw Doctor Strange was in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And remember what happened at the end? Strange had that third eye open on his forehead. So when I look at this character's mask and see that hole right in the middle of the forehead, I immediately think about Strange's third eye. That could be a reference. And that's why I think Doctor Strange could actually be hiding underneath this mask. There's another connection, too. At the end of Multiverse of Madness, Clea takes Doctor Strange into the dark dimension. So what if Doctor Strange and Clea were somehow captured or brought under Doctor Doom's control? And remember our previous theory about the witch army? Clea could potentially be that purple witch. Now there's something even more interesting about the name Boris. Maybe Boris isn't his real identity at all. It could simply be a code name being used in the movie so that nobody knows this is actually Doctor Strange. But here's where the comics make this even more interesting, because there is actually a character called Boris Karella in the comics. And Boris has a very close relationship with Victor Von Doom. In the comics, Boris is someone who taught Doom some of his magic. And here's the crazy part. Doctor Doom trusts Boris more than almost anyone. So if Marvel is using the name Boris for this character, that could be a really interesting connection to the comics. But there's one more possibility. What if this isn't Doctor Strange at all? What if this is actually the Ancient One? The color of the outfit looks pretty similar to what the Ancient One wears. So there's a chance this character could be her instead. But personally, when I look at that forehead hole, Doctor Strange still makes more sense to me because of the third eye connection. So right now, I would say there are three major possibilities. Doctor Strange, the Ancient One, or Boris himself. But until Marvel officially reveals who's behind that mask, all of this is just a theory. So what do you think? Is Boris actually Doctor Strange? Is it the Ancient One? Or is Marvel introducing someone completely new? Let me know what you think in the comments.